Whole social movement in the palm of his hand around people who care about, getting rid of homelessness in the U.S. And he has sponsors like Ford, Pepsi, Sprint, and he's actually traveling across the country with his video camera, sharing the stories of people who are homeless. And not only that, he's actually created this site called We Are Visible, and this is very dramatic, where homeless people are learning how to use these tools to tell their own stories. And what has started to happen is that there's this network of homelessness people who have connected through social networks and are supporting one another. He just told me the story about a family that was in Utah that was living out of a van. They went into transitional housing. They had, and they found out about another homeless family up in Seattle, Washington, who needed a van, needed a car, and through the network they got somebody to drive the van up to Seattle to get it to the other family. So they're kind of bypassing traditional support systems, and they're being empowered to tell their own story. Okay, everybody wake up. So when we wrote the book, we looked in the landscape and we saw free agents crashing into the walls of the fortresses. Okay, because they're saying talk to the head doesn't want to listen to you. They don't want to work with them. So this happened actually in the very first time I spoke about the book. This is a guy named Sean Ahmed. He's Uncultured on Twitter, and he has a whole YouTube channel. And he dropped out of graduate school, he's in his 20s, and he wanted to end global poverty. And he knew that he couldn't do it single-handedly, so he took a flip camera, and he's actually literally traveling around the world, telling these stories, raising money, and shining a light on global extreme poverty. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but he has a couple 100,000 Twitter followers, he has over 1 million views on YouTube, and he's just a guy who cares.